Hello everybody, my name is Archer and welcome back to Donk-Zone. On today's episode we're taking a look at a game called The Ferry. So this is some sort of spooky horror game. So normally I don't really engage with any horror that isn't psychological horror, but it's Spooky Month. That's it. That's my excuse. It's Spooky Month, so we're gonna play the spooky game. I was looking through the jobs section when I found an ad for a ferryman. Apparently the town of Scotto Bay is having a festival and the regular ferryman broke his leg. They're offering a hefty bonus due to such short notice. The ferry goes to an island that's famous as a camping spot, so it'll be pretty busy. But it'll still be easy money. I called them and was on the road within an hour. Nice, okay. But let's really quickly, so this is a UE5 thing. Oh. Wow, there's a lot more settings than I expected for something so quick. I wanted to see if there was actually, is it in controls? Look sensitivity. Let's just crank that up really quick, because it's a little stiff, and I like my games. Also, I love how all the buttons are clearly labeled. Wow, that's... look, I know this is such a mundane thing, but you play a lot of indie games, you see a lot of people make menus, but I've never seen one that's so concise. Props to the developer. I mean, there's not everything in the world there, but there's enough. Gate. To the one filling in for me. My Ferry's luckily older than you, but she's a good girl if you treat her right. Why am I voicing him like this? Do not wreck my boat or I'll feed you to the fishes. Oh. Ah, I see you made it. Who is this? Why, I'm the owner of... owner of that there ferry. Didn't you get my note? I'm gonna just voice him like that. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. Just be kind to my boat, and we'll call it a pleasure after. You know what you need to do? Yeah, seems simple enough. Very well then, just press that there button to raise the gate, and let's get a move on. Okay, button to raise gate. It has been raised. Complaint letter. To the management, your security sucks. I did a little fishing and followed all the rules. Then one of your thugs came up and said I had to report the fish before I can cook them. Cook my fishing gear. How does this work? You wanna get in, buddy? You wanna... Get on. Get aboard. Enter. You gonna... Do I gotta, like, check you in? I've never actually been to a place with a ferry. Next lane, please. Yeah, I do have to check them in. Go ahead. On you go. Anyone else? We can fit 4 people. Oh, checklist. Race cars, direct cars. You can load up to 4 cars. It's okay if you leave a few or watch for stragglers and try not to run behind schedule. By the sea, this is a busy night. And then I need to close the gate, I'm assuming. Close the gate, and then I need to go over, and I need to seal them in. Then I need to go over here, and I need to... She'll keep a steady pace as long as you hold the lever down. Okay. So I have to look at it and hold the lever down. So far, I love the aesthetic of this. Everything's super clean. For a UE5 game, it's not giving me, you know, TAA smear or anything crazy. Which, instantly, good karma, I'd say. Making these trips for as long as I remember. It's very quiet. As it should be. I'm gonna get, like, stabbed. I do have to keep looking at this, so... The hell is that? It's nothing. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not my problem. It's just back and forth, so... Shouldn't be too bad. And then... Let's see. Ferry practically runs itself will automatically stop when it reaches the opposite door, so no risk of running aground. No gate on the island, so just load any waiting cars and head back to shore. Okay, so I can just full stop it. Yeah, okay. So then I can just, like, come down. I open it up, and I go. Drive safe. Have a good night. I can't get to you. Enjoy your evening. You're all set. Then I can get some people over here. Okay. This isn't too bad. This is Harbridge Island. Take the open lane. Yo, hey buddy, you could have just... Hope the storm isn't a bad one. Okay. I do like how some of them actually bother to talk with us. Doesn't look like there's anybody over here. Close that. That one's close. Okay. I can kind of get behind this. I don't know where the horror is going to come from, but the fact that I'm stuck listening to this, or stuck looking at this. Passenger message. Oh, no. Message. Freak storm is brewing out at sea. Oh. Just hold her steady. Not my problem. The ocean is a desert with its life underground, and it's not going to, bug us. Oh, in case the store page or the itch.io page gives away what the actual horror is in this, I read 2 lines of it. Like, that's how I have to do it with indie games. You have to read, like, a line or 2 and then just accept, okay, I'm interested, and then go play it. Otherwise, some people just completely give away all the secrets their game has. Get this open. Drive safely. Damn storm is ruining my weekend. Okay. Have a good night. Then I gotta go over here. Is that our car? I'm assuming this is our car. Let me raise that. On you go. Take the open lane. I think there's another guy coming just in the nick of time. Next lane, please. Yep, there's a guy right there. Practically run itself. It's okay to leave with the viewer. And then we go ahead and shut the gate. Do I have to shut the gate? It doesn't mention anything about shutting the gate, but I imagine we have to shut the gate just for the sake of it. I mean, we have to usher them in anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but that's fine. Nobody mentioned anything horrible this time. So, how'd you like it so far? I could get used to this. Well, don't. Do you have any questions for me? Tell me about the festival. Legend has it that there was a fishing village here once. Ooh! One night, the village was destroyed and the survivors built the current town. That was 200 years ago, to the night. So it's the town's birthday? Or like a memorial to the old village. Shore life is full of hazards, and we shouldn't forget that. You know, very interesting that he breaks his leg and he's like, oh, no, shore life, it has its hazards. Like, how did you break your leg on this anyway? I imagine it's not. Doesn't seem like the most mechanically complicated thing to do. I mean, granted, it's probably a lot more mechanically complicated than it's giving us credit, but, you know. Okay. Nice. Then open the button. You're all set. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening. And have a good night. May you be blessed. That's nice. That's nice, assuming that's not like a demonic undertone to anything. Take the open lane. And... hey, come on. On you go. Those campers weren't happy about the evacuation order. Evacuation order. Oh, shit. Come on. We got places to be. I mean, I'm getting paid either way, but, you know. Next lane, please. Yeah, we're getting the hell out of here. Come on. So I know why they have those, the like, raisable little bumpers on ferries is because people have slid off. But don't they also have tire locks? Again, I live in a desert, so I'm not necessarily familiar with the concept of ferries. Also, that is totally a thing watching us to the left, isn't it? Like, it's been back and forth with that thing, but... Hey, watch it, I heard that all the way over here. Sounded like I hit something. Just try to pay more attention next time. I want my boat back in one piece. I do actually appreciate that the real ferryman doesn't immediately, like, freak out about us. Because imagine, like, this guy owns this boat. This is an expensive boat. You hear somebody slam it over the radio, you'd be a little pissed, but I imagine this stuff just kind of happens. The cars are all okay. I kind of wish I could just... Can I? Nope. Okay, I can. I can raise up here. I was gonna say, I was hoping that I don't have to look at this constantly and I can actually, like, raise up and look out and see what's going on. But, you know. What? I'm still pressing it. Okay. Easy. Open this. You're good to go. Enjoy your evening, and drive safe. Cool. Let's go get the door. Just one guy. What the fuck? What did that get me? Why did that get me? Stop it. No demons in the forest, please. We got bigger problems than demons in the forest. Next lane. Go ahead. On you go. Evacuation order. I'm surprised we didn't ask them about, like, evac orders or anything. Like, that sounds like something you'd want to ask people about. Nope. There we go. Okay, one thing I kind of wish this would do is that, like, there's, like, a very hard line between, when you're pressing it, when you're not. I guess maybe the dev didn't expect you to do this, but I don't know. Just extend that a little bit more, please. I guess maybe you're not supposed to be able to look up completely at the horizon, but... Am I supposed to be paying attention to the water, too? Because... There's that thing, I think, to our left. Yeah, you see it? To our left, faintly, look. Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong. Sounds like the old girl stalled. Don't worry, it's nothing complicated like a fuse box or anything. Just head below and you'll find the valve. Turn it and she'll be right as rain. Ooh, this is slow burn. A valve. A valve? Where would I find that valve? Ah. Okay, between the cars. Well, you can fucking wait 2 seconds, dickhead. Honking isn't gonna make it faster. I could just turn this fucking boat around and then look at you. You'll be stuck on the island. You want that? You want it? You want to behave like a little child and honk your horn in my fucking face when I'm fixing this? Well, you know what? No. I'll turn this goddamn whole thing around and you guys can wait on the other fucking island. I don't care. Dude, okay. They really need to make a game, like, somebody needs to make a game in general that's literally just yelling at, like, people like that. Like, you're bus driving, but you have the option to, like, turn on your mic and just be like, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down. Be kind of great. You know what, you go last. You have a good night. Drive safely. Your service to the town will not be forgotten. Okay, I didn't do shit. And you, you know, yeah, you get to go. Harborage Island. Harborage Island is just such a weird name for an island. Take the open lane. Is there another car? There's another car coming. See him? I think there's two more. I know the game tells us we don't have to leave with a full stack, but... And we probably will not want to leave with a full stack. Yo, can you move up? There we go. On you go. There we go. Oh, they're lying. Leave before they find out I warned you. Uh-oh. So how was the old village destroyed? Nobody knows. Probably just a freak storm like the one we're expected tonight. I kind of wish this was a click and it was like, it just holds itself. Huge wave came to shore like one of them there tsunami things. Kids think it was revenge. Revenge. Yeah, sailors came to town with their stories and the kids eat them up. You know how it is. Kids are always talking about ghosts and goblins and ghouls and skeletons and, you know. Look, kid, these freak storms are no joke and there are more people to evacuate. Let's focus on that and we can talk tales after everyone's safe, okay? So what does he mean by they're lying? Like, what the hell would that even mean? What are they lying about? The storms? Or the evacuation order? Are we feeding the island? We're feeding the island, aren't we? I imagine we're feeding the island. That's probably a bad thing. Nobody here, yeah. Scotto Bay. Lying before... Oh, leave before they find out I warned you. I also like how the people are all just, like... I should be home in time for the banquet. I like how the people are all just like these black mannequins that just don't have any real distinctive features. They're just people. Have a good night. And you're all set. There's one person here. Maybe, can I leave in my car? Is that an option? Not sure if I want to stay. This place gives me the creeps. You know what? Screw the money. Oh, okay. I guess I can leave. I quit. The next morning you awake to hear Scotto Bay was destroyed in a freak storm. Good thing you quit when you did. Oh, no. Is it going to make us start from the beginning? No! 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 Oh, pain. Suffering leaving the body. I mean, look, it's fair, but I kind of expected more of a... More than Scotto Bay died on his way to his home planet, game over, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I expected just a little bit there, but... I guess we didn't get it. I think, okay, the reason I think this is pain and suffering at this point is now just because, it's gonna make us go back and forth to give us all the feedback again. If it had, like, checkpointed there or something, and then, like, you know, gone into, like, a continue from there, I think it would have been fine, but, 15 more minutes of build-up again. And so, with my series, for anyone who might be potentially new, I like to do 30-minute intros to a game, whether it's a demo or a game itself. I like to do 30 minutes as the ideal, this is what the new user experiences, and this is what you intend to show them first time around, right? And I feel like that's a valuable just glimpse to have for developers, just for people. It works for showcasing things to people, it works for developers, it works for me, you know what I mean? But I always hate it when games restart you back to the beginning, because then, like, again, it just kind of kills the pacing of what was going on. Also, Sin. Nice. There's no letter this time. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do with this Halloween additions, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to go over my 30-minute time. I probably will. But if you're seeing this and the video is over 30 minutes, you know my answer. You're in the future, but I guess I'm just pondering it openly, because, I don't know. I've been trying to find the right time slot for people, because I think 30-minute explorations are good as like a, here's an introduction to a video game, here's what your new player experience is, and here's just showcasing something I thought was cool, and we're both testing it out together. Like me and the viewer, you know what I mean? But, I don't know. I don't know. With horror games, especially like quick itch.io horror games, I feel like you shouldn't pull back the pacing like that. You should try and keep it going as much as you can. I should also say this channel's kind of an armchair game dev channel, for lack of a better term. I like to give my thoughts and some constructive criticism or just ideas I have while playing, or usually I'll do it at the end, but for something like this where we're just retreading, it can't hurt to give it now, you know? But yeah. Also, again, I really wish this was a click and it just automatically held button because, well, it just feels like it should be. Drive safe. Have a good night. Enjoy your evening. You're all set. Wait, so Harborage Island is fine. Scotto Bay got obliterated. Hope the storm isn't a bad one. Let's see. OW1. And what does that say? BAR? No letter up here yet. So it's not this guy who gives us the letter. It has to be one of the other ones that gives us the letter. Somebody has to give us the actual, like, piece of paper. You know what I mean? And it's not the ferrymen. The ferrymen did not give us the actual letter, so I don't know. Yeah, just check with the Coast Guard, and a freak storm is brewing out at sea. Just, there's the Coast Guard, I guess. Coast Guard boat. What more is there to say? Honestly, I think my one problem with itch.io horror, and the reason I stick away from it, I like ambient slow horror. And so far, this is that. It's not like, I hope it doesn't devolve into the spooky monster pops out and you're supposed to shit your pants because a loud noise plays. Like, that's my least favorite type of horror, and it actually turned me off from horror games for the longest time until I got older, and then I was like, oh, psychological horror is a thing, ambient horror. These things are all fucking cool and rad. So, I hope this is closer to the psychological end, but I guess we'll see. Drive safely. Damn storm is ruining my weekend. Was it that guy? Have a good night. Let me double check. Was it that guy? No. So it has to be one of the other ones. Yeah, okay, we don't have to raise this. On you go. Oh, we're seeing some TAA blur. Do you see that, like, fuzziness on the lights? That's like TAA blur. Temporal anti-aliasing. At least I think it is. I know a lot of Unreal games actually have it, and it's really annoying and I hate it. But what can you do? Kills all the lighting, but that's how it is, I guess. It's only weird lighting like that gets that buzz. Okay, so now we come back up here. No letter. Actually, was there? No. I kind of like this. I feel like this makes me want to play a game that revolves around like a, you know, like how there's transportation games? Like indie games based on tycoon transport type of stuff. I feel like there needs to be one about ferry logistics. Like, I'd actually play one about ferry logistics where you have to drive your boat and pathfind a thing, and you can hire, like, captains to go, like, you know, run the route that I took. Okay, sir, type of thing. I think that'd be neat. This makes me want something like that. Maybe even, I guess this is gonna sound a little weird, but maybe even something like Hardspace Shipbreaker, where you're doing like a job sim type game, but you're actively, you have like a cast and crew members of different people, you know, talking and interacting with you, maybe even helping you. I think that'd be kind of neat. I don't know why, but as somebody who lives in a landlocked state, like, and has barely been to the ocean like twice or any big bodies of water, I feel like that'd be fucking rad. But what do I know? I'm just a skeleton man. It's fine. No note up here. You're all set. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening, and have a good night. May you be blessed. Wait, is the guy who blessed us that lies? No. Who lies? Someone has to be lying. And someone had to sneak that on there. Take the open lane. Is it this one, the evacuation order, man? Campers weren't happy about the evacuation order. Yeah, I'm assuming it might be him. Next lane. Okay. Then we leave. No. Okay, was it in reference to the you hit something, just, you know, it's fine, you'll be all good thing? Because that'd be weird. Like, if it's in reference to the, to when we have to go turn that valve, that would be kind of, I don't know, disappointing? Yeah, it's fine. Put that all the way over here. You know, actually, there's another... It's a radio, right? It doesn't occur to me. He has to be on the boat then, right? I assume he has to be on the boat. Okay, let me see if I can actually get this done. Is it over here? Oh, I don't need to for this one. Still no note. Like, I assume he's on the boat right now. Well, no, then we'd hear him on the radio on the boat. I don't... Is it supernatural? I mean, supernatural's like a completely far out premise. I can't really do much, but like, in terms of guessing. But maybe? I don't know. Almost in. And there we go. No note. Checking for that note constantly. Maybe this is like an abstraction of doing the tire locks. Drive safely. Next lane, please. We can walk over here. They took my fishing gear. I'm going to warn everybody about your stupid rules. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Do you see it? I think I see something over there. I'm assuming... Ah! The restroom's open. Clear skies expected through the coastal region all week. Yeah, so this freak storm isn't real. The freak storm's fake, so that's outright a lie. Go ahead. So, the island itself is angry? I almost get like a Japanese yokai type thing. So the bathroom is open, and now... No, still no letter. Yeah, I'm assuming there's like some sort of like yokai demon or something that's occasionally comes out every few hundred years and destroys the town. That's the only thing I could actually think of reasonably, unless it's like just a general water spirit demon. You know, one thing I kind of wish for? I wish there was a little bit more, like, HUD interactability, and I mean that in, like, granted, there's pretty minimal HUD in this, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, like, speed gauges and pressure gauges and shit, I don't want them to do anything, but I kind of wish they were here. So, like, the old girl stalled. It's nothing complicated, like a fuse box or anything. Just head below and you'll find a valve. Turn it and she'll be right as rain. Yep. So, no letter now. Come down here. Turn the valve. Somebody honks. Ah! And then the letter goes up there. So he has to be on here sabotaging this place. Like, outright, he has to. I mean, I guess he's not really sabotaging if he's trying to save our ass, but you get my point. Hey, me in the past, I guess we are going over a 30-minute time slot, so that's great. I don't actually mind going over 30 minutes, I just worry that, being a small YouTuber and being someone who's kind of wearing my heart on my sleeve, I get a little nervous about it by doing the right decision by going over 30 minutes, but, it's fine. Your service to the town will not be forgotten. It will be forgotten. That's the foreshadowing. Foreshadow. Ooh. Go ahead. Oh. Oh, that... Okay, we saw this on one of the other trees. I guess it's the lighting. There's nothing over here, by the way. I can't really... I don't think I can go anywhere. Let's see. Next lane. Wonder how much this costs. Like, a ferry has to be expensive, right? Again, never been on a ferry before in my life. It has to be expensive, right? Like, I don't know. I imagine it's not cheap to ferry your entire... Maybe economies of scale? I don't know. Chat, if there's any... chat. Viewers, I guess, and or chat, because it's funny. If there's any ferry aficionados, let me know if ferry prices are really expensive or not. I genuinely have no frame of reference for this, and I'd like to have one. Kids are always talking about ghosts and goblins and ghouls and skeletons. More people to evacuate. Let's focus on that. We can talk tall tales after everyone's safe, okay? I really love the pixel compression in this. I didn't mention it, but I really actually love how the compression looks in this. Like, everything has detail, but with the compression, it just, like, slowly fades into view. Welcome to Scotto Bay. Get the fuck off my ferry. I should be home in time for the banquet. Yeah, sure. I was kind of hoping the text is a little randomized, but I guess not. It's very, almost exactly the same as it was before. Did I shut this? Might have reflexively shut this, but here's another chance for us to notice this. Yeah, local newspaper. I can't see any light switches or anything. There's like that one, but I don't think there's any others in here. Nothing by our car. Okay, now we're finally back into it. Take the open lane. The 3DO. How nice. And you won. You won is my favorite. Yeah, we found the... Oh, the letter's missing. Okay, so yeah, it's supernatural. I'm gonna immediately go with supernatural, and the ferryman's actually like a Charon type of deal. I don't know. That's my bet. It sounds completely like far theory, but I choose to believe that it's like a Charon thing. It's probably gonna be a yokai, probably gonna be like a water spirit or like a giant fish or something. Oh shit! Watch it. Not like I can do anything but hold the button down, so, wonder what the mechanic is of making us specifically look forward. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can look forward like this, but we can't look around us. So I wonder if it's going to play with the idea of if you let go of the lever, you're fucked, but... Which might be why it's not a toggle. Hey, listen, kid, this will probably be the last trip back, so I'm off to bed. You did good tonight. We appreciate it more than you'll ever know. That is extremely fucking menacing. Yeah, no problem. You're all set. The path to heaven is clear, even for you. Oh, yeah, okay, that's, yeah, you know. Hey, please don't leave yet. My girlfriend called and asked me to get her. Okay, I'll keep a spot open. So wait, just really quickly. We're not at Scotto Bay, right? We're at Hartbridge Island. Oh, we could wait. The evacuation is nearly complete. Oh, okay. Buddy, you better get back with your girlfriend quick. I imagine, waiting for him is actually the bad option, but we're gonna do it anyway. You go ahead. Oh, maybe he's just already back. Oh. Wow, that was... Dude, that was quick. Like, you really went and got her fast, huh? Thanks for waiting for us. No problem. Drive on and let's get out of here. Before that storm gets too close. Yeah, I'm definitely assuming that was actually the bad option. Yep, this game might be way shorter than I thought. If it ends up just ending, like after this, like we get eaten by a sea demon or whatever, and then it just ends, like, then I guess I'll have even more reason to question why the... Ah, yeah, I knew it! I saw something just now. I knew it was something watching us. Anyway, but I was trying to say, like, even more reason to not immediately just do the bad ending and then, you know, there it goes. You have to restart the whole thing. Like, man, I don't know. That's just my thought, at least. It's like, if you're gonna do the horror game, you're gonna make sure it's like there's a definitive end state. Just make it so you can get right back into it quick if it's gonna be either that or redo the whole game again, you know what I mean? Is the lighting fucking up or is that just me? It's like kinda messing up when I look up and down like this. It might be a lamprey thing where I'm heading into the maw of a demon, but I guess we'll find out. It's fine. It's just a demon dimension. Drive safely. Have a good night. You're all set. Enjoy your evening. Please don't be a loud jump scare. Demon literally obliterates me. Please. Thank you. Air visibility in night sky during the bay's bicentennial celebration. Do not wreck my boat, or I'll feed you to the fishes. That might actually just be foreshadowing. I don't know, I keep, like, half expecting an actual spooky demon, but... Everyone's been evacuated. There's one casualty this night. We must deliver their body. Okay, but let's make it fast. Guess what? It's me. Oh, no. Agreed. It's me. The casket is empty. Oh, spooky. We're gonna run into a giant fish demon. Okay, wait, that opens up more questions about the nature of the fish demon, if I'm gonna be real. Like, it could be a red herring, like, literally a red herring, that we saw something move, but, like... with the weird religious overtones everybody's been giving us, I assume it's a water god, like a yokai water spirit thing. You know what, it just occurred to me that I'm treating this horror game like it's fucking Phasmophobia, and I have to ID the ghost or something before anything spooky happens, or else I'm gonna get, like, you know, obliterated from the fucking timeline. But I'm sorry, potential viewer, if you're new. Please bear with me and my cursed machinations. Oh, nope. Nope. Not looking away. Nope. Not looking away. No mermaid demons today. No siree. We're just gonna stay straight forward on the path. We're getting paid to stay on this path and not look away, so you know what? I'm not looking away. I'm gonna take us to the island, and we're gonna go over here, and it'll be a funny, fun time. Oh, no, jeez. Was a demon. Glad we're getting clear weather for the festival. Wait, is this thing on? That night, a creature known only to the people of Scotto Bay awoke and consumed the town's peace offering. Satisfied in this exchange, the beast settled back down, and vengeance was averted for another century. Yeah, it was a yokai thing. The next morning, the ferryman returned to duty in a boat identical to the one sacrificed and went about business as usual. People once again flocked to the island getaway, never knowing that the beast, sometimes mentioned in hushed whispers by townfolk, was sleeping in plain sight. Okay, that was neat. I'm glad it wasn't a big spooky demon pops out, but I guess we'll get to general critique. I think with the ending, of course, I've said it before multiple times in this, the ending should not jump you back to the beginning. I think you should continue from there, and that'll help make it a much more contained experience. There's like 10 minutes of footage I could just shave off of this, and I wouldn't lose anything, you know what I mean? Especially because I thought the cars might be a little randomized, but that wasn't even the case. It's very linear in that regard. Secondly, that note. I don't know, man. It feels weird because the epilogue gives us a pretty concrete the townsfolk didn't know, but the actual ferrying them around makes it seem like they 100% know. They're just fucking with you. Like, I don't know. But it was nice. It was a nice little atmospheric game. Here's the credits. Created in 7 days, by the way, for the Scream Secrets Game Jam 2024. Oh. Alex, Winkowitz, Professor V, Brad Summers, and Deshe Yu. Okay. But yeah, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing more things that these people make, because this was actually really good. I'd love to see them tackle not a survival horror, but more of like an atmospheric horror adventure type thing. You know what I mean? Closer to survival horror, but not I'm managing bullets. More like I'm stuck in this whack-ass hellscape and I need to escape. I think that'd be really good. I feel like they have that kind of cohesion for it. Writing was okay. The gameplay was okay. It's just there's small bits and pieces here, but it's a 7-day game jam thing, you know what I mean? You can only want so much from that. You can only expect so much is the word I'm looking for. And this delivered on all fronts. Perfect. Glowing review. Anyway, my name is Archer. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, stay safe, and don't get eaten by the fish demon. That's pretty obvious. Just don't get eaten by the fish demon. Duh.